Okay, this particular excerpt is from my book Data Queen. And this chapter, I think is chapter 5. I could be wrong. Let me check. Shit, I didn't realize how long this book is. Okay, 6. Okay, so this is chapter 6. And here are some practice problems. And so you're being asked to identify the type of variables used to illustrate the graphs. So you have the patient's fall score, you have the number of tracheotomies, pre versus post, you have the number of contaminated blood samples, you have the mean cholesterol. I'll give you the answer to one of these. Well, one of the answers. There's so many approaches to graphing that there's not one particular approach that's better than others. It depends on your objective, but number of contaminated blood samples, I would think that you would illustrate the number of something as you can illustrate it as a number, but I think it's more impactful to illustrate it as a percentage. Because especially if you're comparing 2 time periods where you have 2 different populations, it's just nice to have put things into context in terms of percentages rather than the number of people. Because, for example, if you've got 500 people in one group and you've got, say, 10 people in another, you would think, oh, the rate is different, right? The rate of incidence is different. Oh, I have more people in the 500 group than the 10 group. But then if you look at the percentage, and I think I've covered this before, the percentage might be higher for the 10 people than for the 500 people. Then you have to take that into account. Okay, I'm talking about 2 different groups and one has more people than the other, right? So it is nice to graph, for example, the number of times people journal per week. It would be better if you used a percentage of people that journaled per week, for example, right? What else is here? What graph could be used to illustrate weekly nursing compliance of an implementation tool? You could use a bar chart. Bar charts are nice. Bar chart per week. Reflective question. My reflective questions in the book are really for you to think things through. It's not for a particular answer. Should a graph that does not support the research topic be included in the publication? So this is really a question for your school. What will they accept? Will they encourage you to provide more information than you actually need? What if you can't graph? What if you don't have statistical significance? I think when I wrote this, what I was thinking is, if I don't have statistical significance, more than likely I'm not going to provide a graph of something that's not significant, right? So then maybe I could use my secondary analyses or my analyses that's not the primary focus and graph that and support that in my paper. That's what some schools may want you to do that. So it's just a reflective question. But generally speaking, if you would like a copy of my book, it is on Amazon, but it's actually less expensive through my website, morestat.com. And if you like or subscribe to any of my social media channels, I will give you a coupon code for a percentage off the book. So do reach out to me. Make sure that you comment, like and subscribe to either my YouTube channel or my Instagram, I think it's morestat20, or my, what else do I have? Facebook is morestat20. Any one of those. I do have other social media, but it's like, really, unless you're on those platforms, it's these are the popular ones that I think I would really like some support. And my YouTube channel. So I'll put a few links in my post, and you could choose where you would like to comment and like and subscribe to. And then I'll send you the coupon code. You just reach out to me on Facebook, Amy Francis, or email me, and I'll send you the coupon code, and you can share that with your friends. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a good day.